Well, what are we playing? YouTube, gasp! Gasp! What is this? Goddamn. Murdered a woman in cold blood. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. He's got that Indian mole thing on his forehead. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. You really gonna spoil the murder right in the beginning? August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. What are we doing? Phoenix. Boy, am I nervous. That is right. YouTube. We are playing Phoenix Wright. The first game, Ace Attorney. We're probably gonna play the trilogy, which is Phoenix Wright. Well, this one, Ace Attorney, and then it's fucking Spirit of Justice. Wait, what the fuck? No, that's a 3D shit. We'll probably play the 3D shit eventually, but for now we're doing all the 2D ones, including Apollo Justice and Miles Investigation. But anyway, let's start with this. This is not blind, but that being said, I don't remember much except the ending to... Not the ending to, but I remember a lot of trials and tribulations, so that's as you can tell, my favorite Phoenix Wright, because it gets real good. You guys are in for a treat. Not that this game is any bad, because this game is like second on the list because it's pretty freaking good. Anyway, just fucking enjoy the ride. I promise that you guys will like it. If you're giving this a shot, stick around. First video. Give it one fucking video, and I promise you guys will like it. It might not be like fucking well, actually it might be thrilling. Maybe. Depends. Alright, anyway. Boy, am I nervous. Mia. That's our, what's instructor? Right! Booby instructor. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Well, you see, ma'am, I'm kinda... Oh, I was about to say the R word. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. What, that were both the R word? Excuse you, Mia. Thanks for calling me the R word. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? You didn't tell me why? Before we started the fucking case? Because now, it's fucking conflict of fucking interest. You idiot. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. You literally hired the motherfucker, and you don't know this because... The fuck? That's like literally one of the first questions you ask in an interview. Why do you want to be a lawyer or whatever the fuck you're interviewing for? Are you kidding me? I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! The fuck? Is that your client screaming over there? Probably. Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! The irony! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. No shit. Yeah. Huh. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Larry? From SCP? You know, 106? Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Why would you? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? The fuck? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? I think we're about to find out. Actually, I already know who did it. The fuck? They spoiled it. And the cutscenes, don't worry, y'all. The fucking cutscenes don't spoil every single murder. At least in the other Phoenix Wrights, because I don't remember if in these Phoenix Wrights they do. I don't think so, though. We'll see, though. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. I know the answer to that. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, that's a pretty interesting saying. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, is it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. That's what we're gonna do, Phoenix. The fuck? August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Let's do this. Ah, Judge. Oh man, the nostalgia, y'all. Damn, I haven't played this since fucking high school. Sheesh. Take a good look at the judge because he comes out in every single Phoenix Wright game. Shit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Winston Payne. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Okay. Let's see if I can do some voices. It's lame just doing regular Sarge voice. I'm just gonna try to do regular Sarge voice for fucking Phoenix. So let's hear. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What the fuck is that? Alright, well, fuck it. the defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. So you're just gonna stare at him? Okay. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Okay, so something that they don't explain to you like right away is that there's a court record, and you're definitely gonna need that. So they say fucking tab, but I just click on the court record right here, and you can view your evidence, which comes in handy, especially the information that's displayed right here. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Alright, so here's the autopsy report that we have for the case. That's what we currently know. Every single case has an investigation in the beginning, but since this is the first case that we're doing, we're starting off just fucking going at it. Seriously, they just give us the autopsy report, and we're just gonna get evidence with what we get from the witnesses and stuff. So, Cindy's autopsy report: time of death, July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death: loss of blood due to blunt trauma. All right. And then we can go to profiles over here, and we have everyone. Maya Faye, age 27. Jesus Christ, she is old. By the time I am saying this, though, and I'm watching this back, I'm gonna be that fucking old. Chief attorney at Faye & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. Something smells, and it's the Butts, age 23. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, age 22, you need to get a better haircut, Miss Cindy. The victim in this case, a model. Oh, maybe she's modeling like her hair or something. It's a little, interesting. She lived in an apartment by herself. And, pay attention to this. Winston Payne, because he is a recurring character. He's more like a comic fucking gag, honestly. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. Hey, you don't gotta do my boy Winston like that, though. That's kind of fucked. Let's do this then. We're ready. Back. Okay, yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight. Knees. Fucking spaghetti. What the fuck is that Eminem shit? God damn it. Fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Are you kidding me? It's me, Phoenix Wright. No, it's the Butts, man. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Well, I mean, considering we just read it, we should know it, so. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No, Phoenix, you're good. It's Cindy fucking Stone, bruh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. No, you're fucking not, Phoenix. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? I'm not pressing tab. I'm just fucking clicking this shit. This is more like a point and click for me. Not gonna lie. Remember to check it off. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinder Block. My fate, bro. Damn. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Shit, this fucking voice. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Alright. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. That is not going to happen. I've already said that. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything, unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, no. Oh, he's twitching. Ahem! Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Oh, you really gotta point that out, Phoenix? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Well, I mean, we're kind of fucking interviewing you right now, technically. Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oh, you fucking bitch, Payne. You're such a bitch, bro. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. No way. The victim was but a model. Did you say but a model? The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts, sort of like myself. I mean, she took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Oh, that sounds kind of familiar. Done. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? Just fucking stop him from answering. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wins. Well, wins. He's fucking sweating like a pig. Dud, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh shit. Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Just fucking... Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. Fucking butts. What do I do? Just have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went. He's wearing some sandals. Just noticed. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dud, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Yo, you need to chill, Payne. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh shit, that's not good. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, My witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. See what they did there? Frank saw it. He saw the murder. Got his ass. Okay. Mr. Saw It. You sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Maybe we should do like an Indian accent for him. What would be an Indian accent? Okay, let me. I'm gonna butcher this so bad. Oh yes. Newspapers. Yes. Mr. Saw It. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment when I saw her lying there. A woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran this, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Oh. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like this. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay, that's a way to do it. Open the court record with tab, and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Alright, Mr. Saw It. It's time to fucking pick your shit apart. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, don't doubt that. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Wait a second. Okay, so we have this shit. The statue in the ship is rather heavy. Passport: the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before murder. Electricity, blah blah blah. Time of death, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in front of it, blah blah blah. I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wait a second. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Yeah, but he was using a fucking Hey, bitch! You remember the time exactly? It was 1 p.m., bruh. Her death happened at 4 to 5. Oh, I just said that. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Yeah, you stupid sod. Idiot. Oh, that. Fucking pain.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sod, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Nice.
Wait! I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? We're seriously giving him another fucking chance? Witness testimony, the time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Idiot. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yes, we do. Because I already know what's up. There was no fucking power, you idiot. So there was no fucking voice coming from the television. Therefore... Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah! I will.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait! I remember now.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Those constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Idiot. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony, hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. 2 objections so far, boys. Can we keep going? Hey! Actually, I didn't hear it at the time. I saw it. How'd you see it, though? There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? What the fuck? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. How would you know that, though? That's the thing. This? The statue that's presented. Did we get it right? Wait just a moment!
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sod. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Mr. Sod saw it.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Of course, Payne.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes, what the fuck? How does he know that?
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he
Went into the apartment, obviously. Why the fuck would he know the victim?
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Oh.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate on the Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw. Gah!
Oh, you motherfucker.
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her. And he should burn, give him death.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply
Try sounding the clock? I don't fucking know. Ask the neighbors. Examine the clock's batteries. Try sounding the clock, bro.
Let's sound the clock now. Here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Oh, shit. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah!
What?
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh, he's right.
How am I going to prove that? Damn it.
I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately,
wait, are you serious?
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. I come all the way down here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal.
You literally fucking threw your fucking wig at me, though. That's the thing.
You lawyers are all slime. Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry.
I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Jesus, this game really fucking hurts my throat, I'm not gonna lie.
Not so fast, Mr. Side.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Well, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? A blackout? That could be it. The electricity went out and the fucking shit. Oh, but she was in Paris, right? Maybe she moved the clock's time to Paris. Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright,
You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim?
of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
She went to Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Got his ass. Oh, and this motherfucker foamed from the mouth. Jesus. There are some really fucking quirky characters later on. Just letting y'all know, really creepy too. Real fucking creepy. And you think they'll be the murderers, but they're not? Well, maybe they are actually. I don't remember shit, to be honest with you.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He has been arrested, and he has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen anyone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ, this fucking game hurts my throat. These voices.
And with that, the court is adjourned. God damn, I'm gonna have fucking... It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And the rest was history. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Technically, I mean, I kinda did. You rarely freaking hell. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy before. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. 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 Maybe good? Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was oh, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? I think it's Larry, but okay. Harry works too. Yeah, yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Damn. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Isn't that the murder weapon, though? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Sob? No, you gotta move on, man. Just gotta move on. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. I mean, yeah, she technically did keep the clock instead of throwing it away. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Why do you keep saying right, you weirdo? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? She's talking about this, bro. You're not that stupid, Phoenix. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Oh, you think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Just letting you know. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Dang. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. I mean, yeah, it's practically the #1 thing you gotta do in the fucking court of law, you freaking idiot.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? You literally just fucking rejected Larry, though. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, it's Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Can you stop that, please? This is supposed to be professional. Thank you. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.